Hey dudes, it's MeltingGamer16. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with the advanced tutorial, part 3 of the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing tutorial. So in our previous videos I learned the basics, then we went on to the more advanced stuff like emergency missions. What else do we do? Affinities, typing affinities, stuff like that, type advantages, disadvantages. So now we're gonna get into this is kind of, not end game, but this is what you should be doing now, like a regular basis. So remember, I set level caps for about what level or the max level you should be when you're at these tutorials. So beginning, you should be around 50. That's the max. For the intermediate, maybe a level 100 or close to it. That's fine. But at this point, you should be 130 or above. At this point, you should be pretty high ranking. So now, let's get into what things are there now that you're a veteran. Now that you have pretty decent 6 stars, you have a nice account with a good amount of 6 stars. What do you do now? Well, first of all, the very, I can't show you now because it went away. But probably one of the most important things when you have an advanced account is a 99 luck unit. What? What are you talking about, 99 luck unit? So when I say 99 luck unit, I mean a unit that if I go to teams, yeah, I'm probably not gonna have any custom music inputted because I'm too lazy. Honestly, today I'm just sore as heck from that test. I don't feel like editing too much. So if you look at this, right? If you look at my Sasuke, first of all, it says Ultimate. Ultimate means that you cannot train him. If I go to enhance him, it won't let me. Watch. If I go to all the way to the bottom here. You notice that it says now in use, but it won't let me click on him because he's max. That's what ultimate means. That you can't train him anymore. He's as good as he's gonna get. So now if I go into this character right here, if you notice the luck in the bottom right where it's above range, it says 99 luck. Now that's the max of luck that you can get to any character or two. What does that mean? Whenever you go into a mission, which I briefly talked about in one of the other tutorials, I forgot which one. Luck contributes to how the chances of you getting a drop are in the mission. So let's say I wanted to farm the Zetsu, right? Like I told you in the intermediate tutorial, that farming emergency character missions will help make a better account because now you have more 6 stars and they're free too. So they're really nice. So let me just pick a random friend here. So if you notice here, if you notice above where it says start mission, it says lucky drop rate 23.4%. And that's because the character in the top left, the luck only accounts for the person in the top left, not for any other character. So it doesn't matter if I have, so now if I switch to Jiraiya, it's 43%. You notice how Sasuke is next to it. If I put OT Naruto here, it doesn't make a difference, it's still 43%, because it only accounts for the person that's in the top left. My Jiraiya is ultimate, just like that Curse Mark II Sasuke was. So now what it does is it increases the chances of me getting the lucky drop on when I do the missions, and also it increases the chances of actually getting the drop in the mission too. Let's switch back to Naruto because he's my beast. He's honestly my god on this account. So that's what that does, right? And it also contributes to limit break. Now limit break is another thing that's really useful for advanced account. What limit breaking does is if you play Dokkan and you don't if you play Dokkan, you're probably familiar with this. Think of transcending when you Dokkan awaken a card. That's kind of what limit breaking is. But instead of the character being boosted only one shot, like in Dokkan, in Naruto it goes through stages. So for example, if I go to my character list and I go to limit break descending. Now check this out. My Sasuke is at limit. I've limit broken him 10 times. Now that's a max so you can limit break any character, and not every character limit breaks. By the way, there are only a few that limit break. For example, if I try to limit break this Sasuke right here, you can't. Level 100 is the max level he can go to for now. They add these on later on in the game. So now, if you look at my Gaara, I've limit broken him 4 times. And what limit breaking does is it boosts the character's stats by allowing them to go above level 100. The max level being 150, if the character can limit break once again. So now if you look at my Gaara, he's at level 120. And I think normally his attack stats is 1600, and his health is 1200. So you notice the stats go up by a little bit. Now, if you look at a character like Curse Mark 2 Sasuke, on the other hand, limit breaking does a huge difference. Huge, huge, huge. This character gets amazing. Like, he's honestly like God when you limit break him. And I'm so glad I got into max limit break because he's really good. Now, I wouldn't say limit break every character, but, you know, like, you should limit break the ones that matters. Like, this guy, whenever he comes back, I recommend you farm him. Try to get him to 99 luck. Try to get him as high up as you can with limit breaking. Now, how does limit breaking work? Okay, so it's a very easy concept. If, like, you know, once you get the full grasp of it, it's just a matter of grinding. So how it works really is you see these limit breaking events here. You know what? Actually, let me go into this first. So the limit break a character once to level 105. It's basically like free material. You can just farm it anywhere. So let me do Data since I haven't limit broken him yet. So if you notice, all you need is one heart crystal, 4-star crystal, which you can get from the B rank missions and the limit breaking missions I'm about to show you now. You need two 3-star scrolls and then 2 4-star scrolls. So in total, you need 14 3-star scrolls because it takes 6 per 4-star scroll. So you need 14 just to limit break him once. To level 105, you need 14. Limit breaking is a huge grind because remember, you basically have to do stuff like this 10 times over. And it gets a lot more expensive as you keep limit breaking. And it also becomes a lot more tedious because then you're starting to look for more specific character drops. Unless you're like me and have most of the characters in the game, I mean, it's not really that bad to get a crystal someone you don't, you know, or you're not looking for unless you already have the max limit broken. But that's a different story. So now if you go to B rank, and doesn't matter what limit breaking mission really, just take a random character. I'm gonna just take this team. Let's do that. Just so I can show you real quick what you get from this. So there's 2 ranks when it comes to limit breaking, A and B. There's no S, surprisingly. There's just A and B. So in B rank is where you get all the 4-star crystals. That's where you get, you know, like for the typing crystals and stuff like that. A rank is where you get the character crystals, and character crystals obviously apply to that specific character. So if I'm trying to limit break Datara, I need Datara limit breaking crystals. I can't use Sasori crystal. Does it make sense? So let me just show you real quick how it works. B rank is not that bad. They're pretty weak. At this point in the game, you should be able to beat B rank. I'll show you. So let me show you right now. When I beat this, the drops that you get. I don't know why I did that. So you see that? The silver one, that's a 4-star crystal. And those are the type crystals. Now obviously, like scrolls, they need to be the same type as a character. So I can't use a body crystal on a heart character. Doesn't make sense. I can't do it. I have to get a heart crystal to use it on a heart character. Can you, like, please? Okay, I love these crits. Love these crits. Ow, ow. Ooh, a nice dodge. Cool. Oh yeah, I always forget. It's Naruto's buddy skill that allows him to dodge. I always forget that he has that buddy skill. It's so clutch. So clutch. Let me just end this quick, okay? Can I reach that guy? No? Okay. That's fine. Die. 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 Let me just kill him now. So you saw all those 4-star crystals. Ooh, like, damn, these crits are amazing. Oh yeah, by the way, the next video is going to be a little bit different. It's a new series I wanted to do anyway, because there are a lot of characters where I'm like curious to see their max potential in terms of. Oh, and also, by the way, luck does not really. Okay, I'm gonna say in quotes, it does not apply to limit break events, and the reason I say that is because you don't get a lucky drop in limit break events. It's only just the drops. But when you have a higher luck character, it can improve the drops, because sometimes not every character you won't get every drop. Sometimes you might only get like 1 character crystal, you might get 2, or you might get 3 if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? So like, it depends really, but I've used 99 luck characters before in contrast to, or in comparison to, like not having one, and it looked like it improved the drop rates. I'm not really sure. I mean, if I could probably do further testing and I can improve it, but I'm pretty sure it does help. So now, you notice all those 4-star crystals. So now if I go back, I don't know if I got a heart one. I wasn't really paying attention. But if I go back to Datara, oh, I did. Okay, so I got 1 heart crystal. So now, that's great. So I have 3 out of the 5 things I need. And you won't always need 5 things. You won't need like 6 or 7. Like, they're always 5. It's just they get more expensive to make. Now, let me show you what the A rank does. So, remember, the B rank is only for the type crystals. A rank is for the character crystals. So, an A rank, the first drop is always a 4-star crystal. Afterwards, they're all gold or character type crystals. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, it starts out easy, but after a while, when you get to when you hit that level 130, it gets a lot tougher to limit break. A lot more, materials and cost. Also, it costs Ryu to limit break. If you didn't notice, it costs Ryu. I think in total, it takes. Okay, so this is what I know. It takes 73 character crystals total. So 5-star character crystal takes 73 to make a character go from level 100 to level 150. Because you also, with the 5-star crystals, you can make 6-star crystals. And to make the 6-star crystals, you need 4 character crystals, a 4-star scroll, and a 3-star scroll. So yeah, it takes a lot of work. A lot of work. And I did that with my Sasuke. I limit broke Sasuke from level 100 to level 150 all in one night. Like, it was like 10 o'clock. I started at 10, and I got him to level 150 at like 12:30 in the morning. I was like, oh my god. Because I did nothing but farm his crystals like all weekend. And then when I finally got to 73, I was so hyped. I was like, yes. So if you notice that right there was a 4-star crystal, which means that that's a type crystal, but that's not what we're looking for. So now, if you notice, it's always the character that you know. Like, if you don't know those, if you can't name the grunts, then they're not going to be the ones who drop the gold crystal. It's going to be the ones that you know. So like Kurenai Sensei over here, if you don't know her name, then you need to catch up on your Naruto knowledge. But you see right there, she dropped a character crystal, and I believe Kurenai Sensei, I don't remember who she drops. And by the way, each character only drops a certain character crystal. So like Kurenai Sensei, I forgot who she drops, but I think it's either Hashirama or Tobirama. I think it's Tobirama, I'm not sure. And you'll be able to tell by the number it is. So if it's the first gold drop you'll see, then obviously you'll know. And plus, it looks like all these drops are going to be the same. Please be Hashirama though, because I kind of want to do limit break my Hashirama a little bit higher. Can you please be? It's either Tobirama or Hashirama, I know that for sure, I just don't remember who it is, because I haven't done this limit break mission in a minute. Alright, and then Minato, the boss, always drops, or whoever the boss is, because the boss is not the same in every limit break event. But the boss always drops the same crystal that the boss before him did, or before it did. So, since Kurenai Sensei was the boss before Minato, Minato's gonna drop the same crystal that Kurenai did, if that makes any sense. Okay, so all these crystals are the same. Is it? Okay, it is Hashirama, okay. So I got Hashirama from Kurenai. Oh yeah, and this also counts even if they didn't drop the crystal, because you notice when I killed Kurenai the second time, she didn't drop it. He still drops a character crystal that she would have dropped. So now with these character crystals, if you take a look at Hashirama, which I believe my Hashirama's at like 130 or 135, something like that. Oh, 125, damn, alright. Okay, so you look here. I need 1 skill crystal. I need 1 5-star crystal of him, of 1 Hashirama crystal. I need 2 6-star Hashirama crystals, and I need a 4-star scroll. And like I said, to make 1 6-star crystal, you need 4 character crystals, 1 4-star scroll, and then you need 1 3-star scroll. And yes, they have to be skill. If you're awakening a skill character, you need a skill scroll. You can't get like heart. The characters always have to match. Only time where that doesn't apply is if you're using ramen. But like I said, if you want the extra multiplier, then you need to have the corresponding ramen. So that's limit breaking right there. If you want to get a little bit more in depth with it, I'll try to like farm a bunch of stuff and I'll limit break it all at once and I'll show you and blah blah blah. So like I was saying before, it's 73 5-star crystals to max limit break a character, and it's like 6 million Ryu total, and that doesn't include like the leveling up the character, with ramen and stuff like that, or that just accounts for limit break, paying the cost it takes to limit break. That's what that includes. So I did limit breaking. Now, impact missions. I can't show you accurately because it's not here. But if you looked at my 4-tailed Naruto video, that's the best way to farm luck. It's from impact rates. What impact raids are, is not like emergency missions. Emergency missions are different. Emergency missions are here, pretty much, they're here 24/7 for a certain amount of time. Impact raids, however, are different. They show up about like 4 or 5 times a day for 2-hour periods. So, let's say the 4-tailed Naruto raid or 3-tailed, whatever. 3-tailed, 4-tailed. So, let's say he's here at 9. Then that means he'll stay till 11, and he probably won't come back till like 1. Then he'll leave at 3, and then he'll come back till 5. Then he'll leave at 7, we'll be back till 9, and then blah blah blah. And the cycle continues over and over and over again. And they usually only have these for like 6 days. So he's here for 2 hours, 2 hours a day for 6 days. Yeah, I know it's annoying. But here's the thing. At this point in the advanced tutorial, you should be able to farm these on S rank. And what S rank does is different from A and B rank. B rank has really low drop. Like, I would not farm on B rank unless you're farming online, with like high luck units, and sure. But if you want to farm luck, if you want to get these guys to 99 luck, farm them on S rank. Because if you farm these guys on S rank, the mission is ridiculously hard. Not really, but it's harder than A and B rank, but the character drops at a 5 luck. So as opposed to farming 99 of them, because A and B rank only drop the character at 1 luck, S rank drops them at 5, so they only need 20 to get them to 99 luck. And no, they won't be 100, because you can't go to 100 luck unless it stops at 99. Now, emergency missions, however, when you farm luck, they only drop at a 1 luck. Not if you do A rank, it'll still drop at 1. So for emergency missions, the missions are easier, but you actually have to farm this thing 99 times. Or if you get luck, you only have to farm it like 49, 50. Really 50. It's still 50 times, but at least you have to farm it 99, you know what I'm saying? Because you have the chance of getting the drop and the lucky drop. And the same thing goes for impact raids. If you're lucky to get the lucky drop and the drop all the 100% of the time, you only need to farm it 10 times. But that usually doesn't happen because these raids suck and they have really sucky raids to go with them. So, they match, I guess. So yeah, so that's emergency missions and impact raids with luck. Limit breaking is probably the most tedious thing in this entire game. And there was something I wanted to go over in the last video, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, right. So now, let's say that you farm the entire story. By the time we're in the intermediate stage, you should have farmed the entire story, like hard difficulty, normal difficulty, and online. And you're like, damn, I have no other way to farm pearls. I already farmed out all these missions. Because remember, if I told you, emergency missions and other stages can give you pearls. So let's say you farmed all of them. And you're like, damn, I don't have anything to farm. Actually, you do. And I didn't discover this till like a few months ago because I didn't even think of it. It's a huge pain in the butt to farm, but it works. Like, I've done it a lot. If you notice it, I've done it. Like, it's tough though. So if you go to stage 1, you notice how it says perfect, like the second perfect, not the first one. So you notice right here, well, actually no, it's a lie, the first one. The first perfect, that's over the chest and stuff. If you have a perfect, so if you complete if you get every drop and the lucky drop, you get 1 pearl per mission. So that's an extra 230, no, it's not 230, 130 pearls, because it doesn't apply in multiplayer. But it does apply in normal and hard difficulty missions. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you right now. So let's run through the mission once. I don't remember what I'm missing in this mission in terms of drops, because I have 2 out of 3 and then the lucky drop. I don't remember what I'm missing. And yes, to farm this effectively, you should have a 99 luck unit or 80 luck 99. You should not have like a luck 40 trying to do this, because it's not going to work well. You're probably going to waste all your stamina. Because this, like I said, guys, is very tedious. It takes a lot of time to farm this way. But this is how I've gotten a lot of my pearls when I want to do like quick YOLO summons or want to save up for a multi. Like, for example, when I saved up for the multi and the intermediate summon, I did this. What I'm doing right now. So it does work. It just takes a lot of time, and one thing we all don't have is time. So like right here, this is the first mission I'm using. So you notice right there, I got the 1-star drop. I think, oh wait, this might be the one I'm missing. I think this is the one I'm missing. I think she was the one I was missing. I think. I don't really remember. I'll just kill you. I don't want to deal with you. There you go. I honestly think she was, and then I got a 2-star drop right there. I think she was the one I was missing. Okay, yes, she was. Yes, that's an extra pearl for me. Lit. Bop. And you notice right there, completion reward. Because if you look at the bottom, below the message, I have the pill, I have him, and I've got Eno and the lucky drop. You need all 4, or however many there are, because they're not always 4. There's sometimes only 2 drops and then the lucky drop. Or, yeah, you know. And once you've gotten all of those drops, then you get 1 pearl. And that's for every mission in the story. So, yeah. And then I'll be in your box when you go get it, like it said, so it'll be right here. And there you go, now I'm at 3 pearls. So, that's how farming pearls works there. So like I said, I recommend you have high luck to do this. And that's why I went over, you know, farming luck here or anything else. And if you guys have no clue what I'm talking about, I need to clarify something, or like drop a question down in the comments, or if I get the question asked frequently, then that probably means I didn't explain it well enough, and then I'll make a video on it, a separate video on it, and explain it a little bit better. Whew. So now, the new series idea, I don't know if I explained it. Let me explain it again just in case. So, it was a new series idea, because I got challenged by someone on YouTube. I'm not going to mention the dude's name, because it made me so confused. So, because I was watching Shiny S. By the way, Shiny S is an amazing YouTuber. I suggest you watch him. I watched his Madara 150% boost video, which is what I was thinking of doing, because I'm curious. I'd like to see, you know, like the potential characters I actually like, not like an Eno. Like, I don't really care how much damage Eno does, right? Like, I'm talking about the characters I actually like. And, you know, like, I was saying, like, oh, when I tested Madara, because when Madara first came out, and I didn't have him at the time, I wanted to see how much damage he would do, because I had a feeling in my gut that he would do more damage than One-Tailed Naruto. And when I did it, he ended up doing, like, 125,000 damage at 150% boost. And I commented on that. And then this dude was, like, thought I was, like, lying. I'm like, why would I lie about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would I have no need to lie. And so I'm like, okay, so I'll do it. Because I was thinking about doing it, but I didn't think about doing it so soon. But I guess now, sure. I mean, like, it's not like I'm trying to prove him wrong, but I'm just saying, like, why would I do that? And if I do the damage boost and he doesn't do as much damage as he did before, it's fine. But I know what I saw. It said 125. I even showed the group chat when I saw. I was like, damn, he did 125 damage. I was like, whoa, that's insane. Yeah, like, I recorded it. Like, I had a video of it. Like, he did 125,000 damage. But so, like, if I do it this time and he only does like 110, then it's like, alright, whatever. But yeah, like, that's still a lot of damage, but still. So yeah, also, one last thing. If you guys don't know, tomorrow is the new banner, the Internal Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke and Edo Tensei Itachi. I know I said I wasn't gonna summon on that. I lied. I lied. I actually am gonna summon on it. I'm doing 200 pearls, and I also have like an extra $60 saved up for Obito. Hopefully my man will give me a price reduction. And also my man William Wu, he's awesome. He's the guy I go to for discounted pearls. His link will be in the comment section, description below. And yeah, I think I went over everything. And last thing is Ninja Road. Ninja Road is a very complex thing, and I'll explain that in a different video because it's a whole entire new game in itself. So I'll go over that in a different video. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into that right now. I'm gassed out, guys. Like, if you guys checked out my Instagram, that test killed me. I'm pretty sure I passed. I don't know if I did yet. I have to wait like 2 weeks to get my belt if I even passed. Hopefully I did, so wish me luck. Hopefully I got it. Anyways, guys, it's MelsGamer16. If you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, like, comment, share this to your friends so they can check it out. Hit that like button with a Rasengan, not Chidori, because if you hit it with a Chidori, then I'll just break the like button, then no one else can hit it. Do it with a Rasengan, so at least causes a dent, so you can like still press on. Alright, anyway. Yeah, hit the like button. And yeah, anyways, guys, MelsGamer16, stay awesome, my fellow gamers, and I'll see you in the next video.